Torpedo. I have the beer open. Here we go. I want to start off with something I usually don't do. Thomas Schubeck. Thomas Schubeck Industries. I didn't say that weird on purpose. I really don't know how to pronounce Schubeck. Guys, if you don't know who he is, I didn't either. I just checked out his channel. He thanked me for something. I don't know what it was. I went out and checked out his channel. That's how it works. And sure enough, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. I think he actually did a little bit better. He actually did a rundown of what this other dasher's doing and called him out on it. Basically, this other dasher was full of lies. He just wanted to call him out on it. I thought that was impressive. Only because not everybody's got the balls to do what we do. A lot of people want to do it, but they always keep it, well, frank, sweet, and nice, and try not to hurt anybody's feelings because they don't want to lose their AdSense revenue. Well, you might want to look at the other side of this book to see who the author is before you start reading it, because if they're running ads, most of the time there's a problem. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Because what you want to hear is either something sucks or something is great. And they have to keep it PG, because if they don't, they're going to lose they're going to get a flag. If they get a flag, they're going to lose their ad revenue. And once you lose it, it's permanent. You can remove a TOS violation. What is that, a month, 2, 3 months? I don't even know what it is now. But you can get one of those removed. But if you have any TOS violations, I believe they remove your AdSense revenue until that TOS is gone. That's my wife, by the way. She wanted to be a part of this. She loves to do, what do they call it? Photobomb. So, yeah, I was just checking him out. But I wanted to touch on something else, too. Actually, there's a few things. I'll get to them later. Like in 3 or 4 hours. I'm going to pull a Flex Lounge here and make a 6-hour video about the same thing for 6 hours. So, shop and deliver is one of my favorite things to do on DoorDash. Reason being is they pay better than food deliveries. 9 out of 10 times. They just pay better. And it's nothing. For me, it's great to get out of the car, walk around, clear your mind, and do something that actually wakes you up. It's like, it's kind of like a carnival in my mind. It's like a carnival. It's like a game. You know what I mean? The problem with it is that if you do 7 at 95% fill rate in 1 week, which it runs from Monday to Sunday, then you get Top Dasher for a week, which I thought was silly at the first, but it's not silly at all. My acceptance rate is currently at 27%, which is fine. For me, it works. Okay, I had Top Dasher, I had Diamond Program. I ain't knocking those that do have it. As a matter of fact, those that do have it, my hat's off to you, brothers and sisters, because that shit is not easy to keep. And for me, it was so hard to keep, I got rid of it. I was losing money doing it. Let me explain. For every 6 or 7 orders that I did as a Top Dasher, 6 and 7 of them didn't count. My acceptance rate didn't go up till I got like another 3 or 4. They go up 1, and then all of a sudden it went on fire, and it went up another 10. That was 20 fucking orders for it to go up 10. Dude, you know how much I fucking drove to do that? Do you know? The market specific. Again, I'm not downing any other Top Dashers out there. I wouldn't dare, because I know what it's like to live in a different market. It is fucking different. But my market sucks balls. All right? So, oh my God, I think I said this in an earlier video. Diamond status in my market's bullshit. I'll tell you why I say that. It's simple. I'm getting the same orders. At a 27% acceptance rate, I'm getting the same orders. $4 for a mile. I'm like, really? $4 for... I said this before. It doesn't matter if it's $4 and the woman or the man lives... He works right next door to the restaurant. He just can't leave the desk. So he orders it. I said, man, anybody deliver this for a $2 tip? Problem number 1, they always order from fucking Taco Bell. God forbid McDonald's. Actually, my Burger King isn't too bad. Shocking, isn't it? But oh my God, Taco Bell, McDonald's. That $4 takes 15, 20 minutes. It was right next fucking door. Pick up, drop off. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. I'm 55 years old. I fart dust. And do you realize that when I see a $4 order pop up, you know what it makes me do? It makes me go, well, how dare you? Do you realize I'm a grown-ass man? I just put $4 a gallon in my damn tank. Don't tell me it's going to take me 30 minutes to earn that gallon back. What? No, stop it. Calm down. The reason I say this is because the one thing that doesn't count is your on time or early rating. It doesn't count. I said this before, then why put it in there if it doesn't count? It's a mind fuck. But that motherfucker will go down. You keep on taking them diamond orders in certain markets. I'm talking to you, Mr. DoorDash Revolution, because I know that you're very good at that and you're very proud of it and it works in your market. I'm not specifying that people are silly or stupid for doing it. I'm saying in my market, it sucks balls. What I want to know is the 95% fill rate on Shop and Deliver. What is it? Can anybody explain that to me? Because I've looked it up on the website, DoorDash website, and I've been doing it for about the last, 8 months. And I never found that I liked it until about 3-4 months ago. So I've been top dasher now for quite a while. But what I don't understand is how do they do it? Is it for 7 orders out of 20 that need to be at 95% fill rate? Or is it all orders in that week combined for an average of 95% fill rate? Because it always says the same thing in the email. It says, you completed at least 7 orders with a 95% fill rate. I'm like, at least 7. So is it I only need to do 7 out of 20 with 95% fill rate, or do they take that whole fucking green mile and add it together for the 95%? Because all it's done was kind of scare me a little bit. Like today, perfect example. I have never unassigned as many orders as I have in the last week. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Some crazy shit though. I had to unassign a really good Shop and Deliver because it was missing 2 items. I'm at the end of the week. I'm not going to let that affect it. I happen to like Dash anytime. I don't need it. I could do this very efficiently without it, but damn, it's a nice crutch. With the app glitches, the app crash, or you just want to cash out real quick to hit that Dasher Direct card, pump up your fucking green in your pocket, and get back to work. You can do that, even when it's slow. Which, DoorDash is really thinking here, I thought, hand clap, man. That's fucking awesome. Way to worry about the Dash. The driver's number one. I know DoorDash thinks it's them, and everybody thinks it's the customer. You know what? Without DoorDash, it don't work. Without the customer, it don't work. But everybody always forgets about the driver. Without the driver, it sure the fuck ain't gonna work either. You gotta have all 3 people. I love the way people talk about that, like that Dino guy. He's always talking about that, like, they don't care about the drivers. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, they most certainly do. They most certainly do. Why do you think when you look at your ratings, you'll see every once in a while where it says how many ratings were excluded? You know what that's about. You can read it. It says very clearly in there that the ratings can be excluded for multiple reasons, and they give you a list of like 4, 1 or 2 of them being the food wasn't warm or extremely late or something like that from the customer. When they know you were on a stack and it was already late before you picked it up because nobody else wanted it. How does DoorDash not have your back if they're doing that? Because they would let all those people that are bad rating you when it's not your fault stick. And they don't stick. What I don't like is when they do stick and they have nothing. You don't know what it is. You will not know for the rest of your life what you did right or wrong in your ratings. That's a problem when that actually matters, because when it matters, you should know why. I don't understand what the fucking trilogy in DoorDash's brain is. The boardroom itself, they gotta be looking across the table at each other, passing water and talking about the kids' soccer game on Sunday, because they sure the fuck ain't paying attention to what we're saying at this point when it comes to the ratings. Look, you don't have to do DoorDash. Listen, you don't have to tell us what customer, what the date was, what the restaurant was, none of it. You can leave all that out and just say you got a 1-star rating due to or including, but not only, the fact that The package handling was incorrect. The customer felt that they were not treated properly. They felt it was a rude delivery, or you parked your car in their grass instead of their driveway. Something. Give us a fucking heads up, man. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to slap somebody on the wrist, you better goddamn tell them why. And if you're going to say great job, you know what the fuck, man? It's not just because I'm good looking. I'd like to know what I did right, too. It can't just because I showed up to somebody's house. I'm a good looking dude. And maybe there's a guy there that just thinks I'm a good looking dude. Or a woman there that thinks I'm a good looking dude. I got a 5-star rating. That's not enough. I would like to know why I got a 5-star rating. It can't just be my looks. I am a good looking motherfucker. But it can't be that. It's got to be something else. Was I faster than the other Dashers that have done it for them before? Was it my hot bag? You know, was it the way that I had a positive attitude and a comment to them that their order is almost ready and I'll be on my way? Shits and giggles, not. This is real. I got your back. You gave me a good tip up front. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to follow it through. I'll walk that motherfucker a mile for you if I have to. That kind of attitude. We'll never know. So it's like you can't fix what you did wrong, but you can't repeat what you did right. That makes no sense to me. I get the brain fuck part of DoorDash. I understand it. I do. I get that because they have to keep people on their toes. It's like the 95% fill rate. 95. What is the 95% fill rate? It's there to say that you need to be on your toes and don't get lazy. If you really, 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 really tried to find all the items and there was no substitutions, that's pissing me off now too, by the way. Sometimes when I hit an item unavailable, it goes right to refund. I'm like, fuck! You're not even going to give the customer a chance? I guess the customer already said, if there's no substitution, I just want a refund. I get that. But it still sucks because when you're dealing with Wi-Fi in stores that works only half the time, just the other day, I scanned an item. It said it went through. It said item added. Guess what happens next? I get up to checkout, son of a bitch never took. The Wi-Fi quit right before it went through to DoorDash, I guess. It came in my phone, but it didn't go back out to DoorDash. I'd never seen that before. Oh, no. It wasn't that. I went back to go get that item. Son of a bitch was refunded already. It was already refunded. I was like, I had it. Why would you refund it when I had it? It was in my basket. All I did was add item. I scanned it and walked up to check. That was it. The Wi-Fi fucked me on that. DoorDash got to slow down a little bit on these things. Because a lot of us are doing our best. And we can't get around the Wi-Fi, the mobile phone, and I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this little fucking push notification comes up. What is that? What is this about? Almost in the same area every time it happens too. You do not appear to be going in the right direction. Would you like to contact Dasher support for help? I'm like, I'm 2 blocks away from the store. I've been driving for 5 minutes in the shittiest traffic you ever seen in your life. That's 2.5 minutes per light. It's a block stretch. It's called Houston Road in Florence. It's a fucking nightmare. If you get stuck at the lights, you're just going to be sitting. But that is not what it is. Because I drive that route nonstop, and I'll tell you right now, I don't see that message all the time. Can you imagine that somebody new getting that message? Like, you are not heading in the right direction. You know what they're going to do? They're going to pull over, and they're going to contact Dasher support, meanwhile almost having a stroke, because they feel like they're going to get a contract violation for being extremely late. I know what it is now. I've seen it so many damn times. You do not appear to be heading in the right direction. It's going to take me 10 minutes to get Dasher support on the phone. And then they're going to say, please just continue. I just wasted 10 minutes. Push notification. And I can get rid of the push notifications, but if you do that, you don't get the push notifications for new orders. Separate the two, DoorDash, for Christ's sake. I know that DoorDash is full of glitches, which is why I like Dash at any time. Because, man, sometimes I just end Dash. I'll get back on when I calm down. I don't want to pause it right now, because that doesn't work all the time either. You pause the damn thing, and you come back to unpause it, and it's all grayed out. You're like, oh, fuck, here we go again. I just lost my Dash. Without Dash, anytime you just lost your Dash. You got to wait until it gets busy, or you can schedule ahead, whatever. Nonsense. So I like to just say that if they could let us know what the ratings are for, Why there's a low one or a high one. I heard a lot of people talk about the low ones. Fuck, I want to know about the good ones too. I'd like to know about all of them. What was it that presented that to the DoorDash rating system? Was it my excellent service? Was it the hot bag? Was it my timely manner, my positive attitude? And with the bad ones that we all know are full of shit. You know, we admit it to ourselves when we fuck up. We do that. But if you know you didn't fuck up and you got a 1-star, and it wasn't excluded, you're like, really, DoorDash? Really? You gonna let that stick? That's a brain fuck. Why would you let that stick? You say you're going to exclude the ones that are about being on time. I don't make the damn food. I go from A to B. That's what I do. If I know for a fact I picked up the right order and I delivered the right order in a really respectable amount of time, why the fuck did I get a 1-star? And since I ain't never gonna know, why am I looking at it? Why am I letting the brain fuck me like that? Why in the hell would I stare at that thing and just feel like shit for minutes on end while I'm trying to do this job? Feel like garbage. That's a demotivator, not to mention the fact it hurts. I'll be the first one. It hurts me. I don't give a fuck if it hurts anybody. It hurts me. Because I'm doing my best. I don't fuck anybody. I'll unassign that bitch if I know it's going to be jacked up. I ain't taking that to the customer when they're all going to be pissed off anyway. I'm screwing everybody if I take that order. So I literally would like that fixed. If that's not too much to ask from the DoorDash guys. I think it's a fair request. I'm not asking to be treated like a W-2 employee. I don't need a union. All that shit was designed for fairness in the labor force. We ain't no labor force. But is it too much to ask for an independent contractor, if you do good or bad? Can you let us know what either reason was? Just a reason. Hell, you can let us know 2 weeks later. How about that? That way we can't go back in our mind 200 deliveries and say, oh, I bet it was that one house. No retaliation. It's been 2 fucking weeks. Your guess is as good as mine. Just tell me what it was, good or bad. I can sit at home and go, you know what, I can fix that. I need a better hot bag, or clean it up, or clean my car, or have a better attitude, or maybe not come out with a headache. Or maybe I need to stick in a certain zone where people appreciate me more because I'm getting better ratings during those deliveries. You know what I mean? Those people appreciate effort. Where the people that 1-star ding, you can get away with it on DoorDash, don't. And they get away with it. Oh, they didn't get no refund, but they should, like, you know, fuck these guys and their tips. I'm sick of it. They ain't got shit to do with me. I did my job. What the fuck you gonna slap me around for? I would like to know this. If you're gonna be on a platform where they're gonna rate you and not tell you what the ratings are for, that shit wouldn't fly in a union or a W-2. When you get an evaluation on a W-2, they tell you why you screw or low in a certain category. Unions? That shit needs to be voted on, folks. So DoorDash is taking advantage of the full fact that we ain't union, we ain't W-2s. They're taking full advantage of that and saying, all you need to know is that your rating went down, and then you can go fuck yourself. You lose sleep at night, we don't care. Be more careful. Again, DoorDash, be more careful about what? When you know your driver's already doing the best he can do. Be more careful about what? Should there have been more ketchup on the hamburger? Should I have had more tread on my tires? Did my flashers offend them when I pulled up? Did I not have LEDs in my lenses? Give us a fucking, at least an idea of what we did. Good or bad? With that said, shop and deliver for the win in my market. I just wish that they would tell us what a 95% fill rate actually included. Is it just 7 orders that needed to be 95, or is it across the board? Because it makes me want to slow down. Because if you hit 20 orders, and now all of a sudden you're flirting with it because you got 20 orders that you completed in that 7 days, the problem is that the more you take, the more chance you got of the merchant being out of a certain item. I love the way they put that too. You can't find the item. Nah, dude, you can't find what ain't there. Really? You know what I mean? Of course I want to find all the items. Why would I do it if I didn't want to find all the items? Customer rating, completion rate, top dasher. Of course I want to find all the items. All right. Now I know all the store employees very well because I ain't afraid for 1 second to ask not one of them homies, not one of them. I'll ask them all day long. I had to look for Preparation H, Vagisil. I had to find all kinds of weird shit. I don't know where the fucking management is when they put that shit like in the system, like where it goes. That shit don't make no sense to me. Why in the fuck would you put Preparation H over there by the Tums? I know you got a bad upset stomach, so you're probably going to get a hemorrhoid. Still don't make no sense to me. And the Vagisil wasn't with the feminine products, which really blew my mind. It was next to the fucking antiseptics for the throat spray. I'm pretty sure a throat and a vagina are really different in chemical. I mean, can you imagine switching that, spraying some fucking chloroseptic up the woohoo of a woman? Or vice versa, taking some Vagisil and throwing that in your mouth? I mean, that's more possible than anything else, right? Especially in today's society. Look at the shit that we gotta watch. As drivers, you know what I'm talking about. So I hope this was fun and entertaining for you. I didn't drink one sip of beer or have one cigarette. I guess I had to get some shit off my mind. But with that said, cheers. Have a great Easter, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all working, but I said, fuck it, I ain't. Nope. I'm gonna go spend time with the family on this here Sunday. Have some good food. Hey, check this out. I'm going to church. I'm going to church, y'all. You know that holy water is going to bubble like a motherfucker. They're probably going to have to get out the fire extinguisher. God, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Everybody's going to see me coming in because I'm the one that's going to catch the holy water on fire. All right. Y'all take it easy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Torp out.